Hello. I just woke up. I just had to say this before I forget. The fucking importance of having astral protection before you start communicating with any demon. Because I didn't have any fucking protection from any god or any angel, nothing. I was just an old junkie. I didn't think I would ever be loved by an angel or anything. So, I've been hurt by the false goodness all my life. So, I thought I've been demonized all my life. I could never go to school. My parents, narcissistic and alcoholics, and suffering from this fucking overly righteous, self-righteous, narcissistic, perfectionist, system slave bullshit. Uh, even if they are alcoholics, they still have managed to work. Functional alcoholics, totally dysfunctional at home. But anyways, so I fucked the system, I fucked everything, and became a criminal and a drug addict, and I never thought a fucking angel could ever love me. But then in my first two videos I explain my journey and how I woke up to the Christ consciousness and stuff, and the thing with shamanism, but anyway, this is about I have to say this. You have to have protection in the astral before you start communicating with these beings. Because I ended up getting abused by Belial for 2.5 years, something. I'm still abused by him. Even if I have an arsenal of gods and angels here. Make sure if you're interested in the demons, the great demons, make sure you have contact with the angels first, Christ, and the angels. Make sure you get contact with a real decent God, like Jupiter, or Saturn, or Shiva, or Venus, Mars, any one of the sound gods. Make sure you get in touch with them and with the angels, and then explain that you want to get to know the and get in touch with Sirius and the Galactic Federation, with Saturn and Sirius and the Galactic Federation. They are in charge for security of the humans that are not interested in the Jupiterian church bullshit. They're the new defense for humans who are abused by these demons. So get in touch with, I would say get in touch with Sirius, Saturn, and the Galactic Federation before you ever think of approaching any demon, any goetic demon. And of course you want Christ and the angels also. by your side. They are moving into the new, so you don't have to worry about them being clouded by the religious bullshit. But if you want some the third party who's really not who's really impartial, or what's it called, to the religious dogma and shit, you should go for Saturn and Sirius and the Galactic Federation. And it's much important, but because these demons, they will they will abuse you in ways, if you don't have any protection, like I had no protection. They will try out their torment methods on you, that they are going to use on humans, because of their man hatred and desperation after being trapped in that magical system that they have been trapped in for so long. They are with Belial at the forefront, evaluating torturing methods on me, always, all the time. If they don't fuck with my fat reserves, like making me skinny, all of a sudden, they are giving me tremors. They are that's all they are learning. That's all they are interested in learning here, how to torture a human. If Saturn and the Galactic Federation, Saturn and Sirius and all the gods weren't here, they're constantly fighting what they are doing. They would have made me blind. They are giving me headaches. They are targeting my brain. They are targeting all my life goals. They're not interested in letting me like everything I've worked for to get drug free and live my life in peace. That they just want to take that away from me because of their man hatred. I get shit. I have nothing to do with them. I have not in one lifetime been involved in religion. I have nothing to do with their fucking fight. I mean, they're from the United States. They're not from Sweden even. But they take out their fucking man hatred. They live in repetition compulsion, so they take out their fucking man hatred on a fucking innocent woman. They are learning and are very proud of it, of being like they're like the torturous psychopaths who get death sentences in the United States. That's how sick they are. And so instead of using psychology for something healthy like psychologists do, they use it to torture and torment people. So I mean, every dream I have, they want to crush. They want to do so I can. My goal is to be able to work at least 50% time. I am on sick pension, been for 7 years because I've been so ill. But I have done everything to heal, so I should be able to work 50%. But the last time I tried to work, Bilal did everything to make sure I couldn't make it. So they are fucking up for all of my family. So I can't. I mean, I want to be able to work more and heal more, but his goal is to just fuck up my life completely, just because he hates humans. And all these bullshit that the black magicians say, that you have done something to them in a past life and you deserve it. That's just disgusting, you know. How the fuck could they speak that way? You know, they could say things like, oh, they're keeping her as a sacrifice because she's done them something in a past life, so she deserves that bullshit. Does anyone deserve to be fucking tortured for anything one has done in a past life? I mean, then if that was true, we would torture each other for things we've... I mean, humans forget, you know? We can't keep torturing each other for eternity because we have made mistakes in past lives. It's like, should these serial killers that sit in jail, shouldn't they get a new chance to live a healthy life? Do we want to torment them so they get traumatized so they will kill people again? I mean, the shit the black magicians say, and how the fuck do you even do anything to a demon? I can't hurt a demon. You know what? You can't hurt these beings in the astral. There's nothing you can do. They get hurt by words. You know, they have so fucking weak egos. So they can't take what you think about them. So they have to torture you. You know, they make from nothing into such a big fucking thing. Just because I can't stand like synonym, she goes out and screams she's gonna kill my children. Like, it's no fucking right to be liked. You have to be likable. You have to be kind, you know, to be liked. You have to be decent. You have to be friendly. You have to, you know. But they abuse and torture you and torment you. And I mean, they target everything that makes you feel good. They target because they want to make your life a living hell, because they are so full of mandate, because they're so fucking pathetic. They live in repetition compulsion. And you know, a human can never even hurt a demon. There's nothing I can do to hurt them. You know, I've been in such wars with them in the astral, and the only one who can hurt them are the gods. If I don't have like Saturn is the one fighting. I mean, he gives me powers. Saturn gives me powers to fight these demons. But it's the god. It's Saturn. It isn't me. I can't do a spiritual being a fucking thing. You know. And how the fuck they grew this man hatred when a man can't hurt. I mean, they sit on all the boundaries. It's like when it's like they even forget that they showed up here voluntarily, you know. When they it's so sick, you know. It's so sick and so serious. It gets so absolute. You just have to laugh because it's so insane, you know. If they don't decide to show up voluntarily, I can't get a hold of a fucking demon. I can't get a hold of a demon or a god or a spirit being and take it and hurt it. It's their fucking choice to show up into a human's life. But they show up and all they do is complain. Bitch and complain and bitch and complain, these demons. Not now all demons get shit because of because the brain just can't separate. But it's Lilith and Synonym and Belial primarily. The other ones are like, don't know where to stand. Sometimes they chicken out and because they are so Lucifer and Samael and the other demons are so fucking abused by Lilith and Synonym and Belial that they can't stand. They can't keep their morals. They have to sink to their level all the time just to please them, because they are so abused. Lucifer and Samael and the other men, you know, they don't have the a human would never take that. A human man would never take that. He would, I mean, they live in shit and take their bullshit and let themselves be abused by them. That's living in a constant hell, you know. Better take stride and have a chance to win something. But they have no warrior in them. They're so fucking weak. It's it's staggering. I mean, it's just, you just don't get it. I mean, don't seek this being. They're just so fucking pathetic. You would think a demon would be something cool, strong, you know? But they don't even get they chose to be. They're so deranged. They don't even get they choose when they're like, if you think you telepathize all the time, that they can hear and see and or everything you think, feel, and say in the think, they can hear all the time. They're fucking obsessed of being around you all the time. And they don't listen when I say go the fuck away, go get the fuck away. And there's nothing I can do to get them to fucking go away if they don't want to go away. They just stay because they sit on all the boundaries. They are guilty if a human says, go, I don't want to be around you. It's their fucking boundaries to keep to go. But since they can't stay, they are so fucking entitled. They just stay. And there's nothing I can do. And so they're constantly around deciding to listen to everything you have to say. And I mean, to Synonym and Lilith, I don't say much other than you're fucking idiots. I fucking hate you, and you're the worst fucking shit of a woman anyone has ever fucking seen, you know? Because when I can't hide anything I think or feel at all to these beings. Then you're so fucking stupid that you're here wanting to fucking hear all this. Then suit your fucking self, you fucking idiot. But don't think they won't complain, because they just forget that they chose to be here for some magic. You know, they suffer from some magical thinking. They can even just unknow you from they've been here for years now. All of a sudden they go into these infantile defenses, like, and unknows you, like these infantile defense mechanisms when they are angry, like then all of a sudden they don't know you, have never known you, you know. It's just so magical. You just get okay, you just unknew me, but you know, I have a whole timeline here, how you are and how you've been all the time. It's just magical how you just unknew me like that to try to punish me or whatever it is, you know. They're stuck in these infantile defenses. They're stuck in ages between like 6 months and 5-6 years or something. No core of any of these demons is older than 12 something. But how the fuck did they get so fucking traumatized? And by who? A human can't even hurt them. I can't get a hold of any of it. If I because Lilith is full of self-destructive behavior, so she can get at you, and let you hurt her, and then she thinks she has the right to punish you when she created it, all of it herself. She's just, it's just insane. And I'm like, you provoked this, you did this, you wanted me to fucking hurt you. Don't fucking cry now, and don't feel fucking sorry for yourself, and don't think I'm gonna like you. Don't think, because after they have abused you to fucking hurt them, because they have to go in and step down and be like human for you to be able to get a hold of them and like hurt them in the astral. So they have chosen it, all of it. They have chosen themselves. But then somehow magically they think they have the right to complain. I mean, it's like it's as stupid as if I go approach a masculine and start abusing him and hitting him and hurting him because I have a program telling me that I want him to hurt me, because then I feel like that I have the right to hurt him back. For some reason, the ego shit that they listen to is just insanity. It's I mean, if you have provoked someone to hurt you, it's your own fucking fault. They're constantly in self-destructive behavior on other people's expenses. It's like they hurt each other through others all the time. It's like when criminals go out and take suicide by cop. That's the kind of thing these women do all the time. And even Belial is like that a little bit. But the women are worse, because then they think, when they have created it all themselves and made sure they have been abused by its defense, you always have to defend yourself. So it is an abuse. They abuse, and then you have to defend yourself all the time. And you have to defend yourself violently because they are violent, really violent, and they provoke violence. And then they think they have the right to feel sorry for themselves. It's so sick. But anyway, Belial does something, I can't remember now what it is he does. He just abuses you and don't give a fuck about you and has no empathy for you. And if you don't have protection in the astral, he don't give a fuck about you. Well, in a sense, he abuses himself through others. Not like the women. Not like the women. I have to get back to Belial. But he's really, really, really disturbed, and you can listen to anything he says. You can't trust these beings. You have to be like to have with these beings, to be in contact with these beings. You have to have psychiatric knowledge about what it's like working with mentally ill people. You kind of have to have a professional kind of, you have to have met people in those types of situations, to be able to meet these people in a professional kind of way. And I struggle to do that. That's my aim, to treat them worthy, and show the human systems and how they would have been treated in the human systems if they were human. But I'm alone in that. The gods have no they have no such professional stance. Saturn just he provides weapons and stuff so you can fight them. They are fear based, so they back off if they get scared enough. He has gotten them to back off, but since I'm a human, they know I have no protection, so they feel they feel just because I have no real protection against them, they feel their egos blows. Oh, they think they're dangerous, and they think they are they think they are so but I liken it to me going out and killing a cat. It's easy for me to go out and kill a cat because they are a step over us. And we have no protection if they come and want us ill. If they want to hurt us, we have no protection. So it's the same thing as going out and torturing and killing an animal, what they do. It's really pathetic. And they think they are strong when they behave that way. And it's so deranged, and it's so fucking pathetic, and it's so I don't know what to say. So it's the gods who provide. It's the same in the Vatican with the exorcism. It's Christ who goes behind them and provides the strength and fixes the whole thing. So that's I just woke up and had to say this. Make sure you have astral protection before you venture into getting to know these demons in any way, shape, or form. And talk to the gods you get in touch with and the angels you get in touch with, and tell them you are interested in the demonic and getting to know them. For some reason, to see if you can provide some information, because the goal of Aquarius is the motto of Aquarius is I know. So, and it's the conscious. So the only goal of this new era, time age, the age of Aquarius, is to be conscious of everything. Everything is supposed to come to the surface, and all knowledge is supposed to come back. So we're supposed to know everything about these demons. So if you're interested in being a New World server and get to know these demons, to get information out on what they're like, what they want to do with their lives, because no one seems happy. What to do with the old hell, and make way for the new plan. Get information out on every demon, what they're like, and their capacity to be part of the Earth system and serve Earth, because that's all every being should ever do. Be part of this Earth system, live and be happy and serve this Earth system. But they're just full of hatred and self-pity and bullshit. So but I haven't met all of them, and it's kind of hard to get to know those who show up. Like Asmodeus just showed up, and Moloch showed up. But the abusive ones like Lilith and Synonym and they manipulate and abuse. So it's almost impossible to be able to speak to the ones who show up. So all you New World servers, I hope you manage with the advices I give you, and I hope you can get information out on these demons and their psychological status, how they feel and how they live, and what they want with their lives, and see if there's anything humans can do to support their life goals and desires. And Make them happy, you know. They have been miserable, so they deserve to be happy. But with all their man hatred, it's I mean, most of them are totally and completely can't do love, can't take love. They can't even take kindness. I mean, they can like L.O.L has abused me so much just for being kind to him. He's so love averse because he's so fucking abusive. He can stand love. It becomes something very disgusting when you're so abusive. Love becomes everything loving becomes so disgusting. He gets abusive if he gets close to love. Um, but and Lilith is the same. She's like a female version of Belial. She even worships Belial and his psychopathy and his sickness. She worships his sickness. No wonder she's sick, because she is sick. And synonym the same. She also worships psychopaths and sick people. The worst of the humanoid they worship, and then they think they have the right to hate on humans. You know, it's so fucking sick. It's I mean, they are so mentally retarded. It's I mean, evolution. I mean, what the fuck happened to them? How the fuck did they get so deranged? Did they ever evolve? Ever? It's like I mean, I don't know. It's but we'll see. Leviathan, Moloch, Asmodeus are the newbies here, and we'll see if I get a chance to get to know them or not. I have a real problem with jealousy here also. They're so fucking jealous, you know. I mean, there has been so much love. I've fallen in love with Lucifer, and Saturn was the first one I fell in love with, but we never had a chance because there was so much love in the air between me and Lucifer, and me and Samael, and Saturn couldn't take it. He couldn't stand strong, you know, all that, and keep me. He's got his fucking problems too. Also traumatized. He's got his narcissistic defenses, and he can't stand. He just wants a woman all to himself. He does not want to share a woman with anyone. So with all these masculine men here, it becomes an impossibility to have a real one-on-one relationship. But they don't get it. It's like they're stuck in the humanoid on the other side, thinking it's possible in this constellation here that we have here in the astral to do a one-on-one with a human, and so I get this all the time. Like I have to tell them, now you're stuck in a humanoid, thinking you're a humanoid, even though you're a god. You know, they lose their perception that they are astral beings all the time, because they are so entangled with the humanoid. Like the gods, they live with us they live in us always. So it isn't strange that way, but one would think that they should work to really get all their internal shit in order, because like I had to do, I had to sit and meditate and over and over and say, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm the one observing everything, you know, the yogi stuff. And it's like they have to do the same, because they can think they are stuck in body on the other side. uh, the system inside them, it doesn't, it just, it doesn't connect that they are disincarnate humanoids on the other side. They can flip into thinking that they are humans in body all of a sudden. uh it's it's really tragic. It is. So I have told them, you have to go yogi. You have to fucking heal and get yourself in check, you know. But you think they listen? No, they don't. Sadly. But yeah. I just ramble and ramble, and it has gone 36 minutes. But much important, make sure you have protection before you from sane gods, Sirius, the Galactic Federation, and Saturn, and before you go venture into speaking or approaching any of these aquatic demons. And that's it.